Hey guys, Drifter here. Welcome to Modern Warfare 3 In Depth. In today's episode, we're going over the Riot Shield. Now, we're going in depth, but I gotta tell you, the Riot Shield does not have a lot of numbers associated with it. It's not an assault rifle, so the amount of numbers in this episode is going to be very low. The amount of strategy, as in perks and class setup and that sort of thing, going to be very high. And there's a few quirks with the Riot Shield that I'm going to show you today, such as bouncing bullets off of it and killing people. Well, first things first, the Riot Shield deals 50 damage per hit, making it a 2-hit kill in any core game type. In hardcore, since you only have 30 health, this is going to be a 1-hit kill weapon. If a player's fallen too far, if they're injured, or if they've taken one shot from the Type 95 and you tap them with this, they're going to die in one hit. Since it's not really a weapon that fires, it doesn't really have a rate of fire or an RPM. It has more of a smacking speed or smacks per minute or something like that. And I don't exactly have the rate of smacks per minute since you can't compare it to any other weapon and it is pretty default. It doesn't really matter that much. It's honestly pretty slow unless you're like me and use the melee proficiency. Now the melee proficiency gives you a 35% reduction in melee recovery time. This essentially means that the time between your Riot Shield smacks is 35% faster with the melee proficiency. The next important thing to note about the Riot Shield is that you're going to move very, very slowly while you're carrying the shield. I don't have hard data yet on your exact movement speed, but after a couple of tests, it seems to be around 70% of normal speed. So you're going to get a 30% speed reduction there as soon as you use the Riot Shield. When you use the speed proficiency, you normally gain 10% speed, and I believe that's the case here with the Riot Shield. So, Riot Shield with speed, you're going to be moving around 80%. If you want to know why I always recommend melee over speed, then you should watch this race. One of these guys has melee, one of them has speed, and you'll notice that there isn't a terrible lot of difference between them. Even at very long ranges, the difference isn't really that much. I think it's much more important to be able to smack people twice very fast than it is to be able to run just a little bit faster. One thing I bet you guys didn't know is that you can actually bounce bullets off the Riot Shield. You can bounce them off your teammate's Riot Shield and off of the enemy's Riot Shield. I don't know where you would ever use this, how often you would shoot around the corner and try and kill people, but it can be done. Of note, no matter how close you get to the Riot Shield or how hard you spray, you can't shoot yourself in the face, so don't worry about doing that. The two things your Riot Shield should always be equipped with are Sleight of Hand Pro so that you can swap your weapons much faster, and you should always be using melee so that you can smack much faster and get those quick kills up close. The other strategies all revolve around your red perk. My personal favorite way to use the Riot Shield is with Assassin or Assassin Pro. Using this perk, you can sneak right up on the enemy and smack them right in the face before they knew what hit them. Since you already don't have any range and you pretty much have to bump these guys to kill them, why would you risk being on the radar? With Assassin, you at least have stealth on your side. The next most common and logical choice is overkill. Why limit yourself to smacking in pistols when you can go smacking in assault rifles? My personal assault rifle of choice is the G36C because this weapon has a very fast draw time and it's a pretty good assault rifle. So when I run overkill, my backup weapon is always a G36C. The quirkiest and possibly the cheapest way to use the Riot Shield is with Hardline Pro. With Hardline Pro, every 2 assists counts as a kill toward your kill streaks. I would recommend running support. I've been running support in most of these videos. If you're working with a team that can cover you, you can just kind of stand around your teammate and soak up these crowd control assists with your Riot Shield, and your kill streaks will start rolling very, very fast. Maybe not fair, but it works. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you are all now better Riot Shielders. You're going to ask, what about the Riot Shield glitches? What about the super jump? What about the turtle attack? Well, we don't really know how long these are going to be in the game. I don't know if they're getting patched now, if ever, next week. So I decided to only cover the most factual stuff that I can in depth. I'm going to be uploading the Riot Shield glitch video later this afternoon. In the next episode, maybe I'll finally get to work on that Barrett 50 cal. Drifter out.